Welcome to That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host, Adam Gockowski.
Welcome to That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski. I'm your host, Adam Gockowski. And on today's show, we have an awesome individual who started a run club for first responders. Yes, that's right, a run club for first responders. All right, let's get straight to the show. Ladies and gentlemen of Cleveland, Big Mike Galassi. Mike, welcome to That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski. How are you, my man?
I'm awesome, Adam. How are you, man?
I'm doing excellent, and I knew when we first met just recently, your energy, your passion for the Cleveland running community, and your run club that you're starting up, and you're one of the first original supporters of this show. Yep. I knew you had to get on this show ASAP, and here we are.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Adam. I am blessed and thrilled to be here today.
So, you know what, Mike? Take it away. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself as a runner, a Cleveland runner, of course, and as a person.
Hello, everybody. Mike Galassi here. I'm kind of a rookie in the running community. I've been running for like a year and a half. Cleveland running community has been awesome, so supportive. So many great clubs out there. I got into running for my own mental and physical health. Since day one, it's changed my life, man. It really has. I'm down like 70 pounds now. I really started running January 2025. There's a lot behind that. A lot of David Goggins, his leadership books and stuff. Basically, I just went to work on myself. And along the way, I'm a first responder. I was able to help other first responders in the community just by motivating them to get out there and start running. And because the benefits it did for me, I was able to share it with others. So I'm blessed to be in this position I'm at today.
Well, Mike, first of all, thank you so much for being a first responder. On behalf of everybody that's listening in Northeast Ohio, thank you so much, my man.
Oh, thank you.
So, Mike, you recently have started a run club. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. The Roll Call Run Club.
And your mission is pretty awesome. Can you tell the audience about it?
I'm a first responder, and I'm a peer support advocate for first responders. I know from example that running, how it's benefited me physically, mentally, spiritually, to see the other first responders at the Cleveland area running events. It kind of inspired me. I'm like, we should get our own club for us to deal with stress, a way for us to improve our longevity, a way for us to, not only just make it to retirement, but to go beyond those years. But most importantly, whatever they're going through, I have a motto: let's run through it. Let's run through it together. Again, we're new, but we're slowly growing, and maybe today this message could get out there to someone who may need it. But everybody's backing the idea. Everyone's very supportive of the idea, and especially as a peer support advocate for other first responders, police, fire, corrections, dispatch, all of us together. Everyone's been supportive, and I know it could just get bigger.
Roll Call Run Club, very new club. How can people get in touch with you if they want to be a part of it?
Message me directly on Big Mike .runs on Instagram. That's an open profile. That's not private. You guys can get on there, watch my videos, but message me. Also, I have a Roll Call Run Club Instagram page. I'm also going to make a Facebook page of it. That's also open to everybody. If you guys message me, about the club, where you guys meet, let me know. I will respond to you directly.
And Mike, you're a lot of fun to watch on social media. As I've been mentioning throughout the intro and now into this segment, full of energy, and I love it. And have a lot of people already been reaching out to you for inspiration, if it's directly to you or directly to Roll Call Run Club?
Yes. In fact, those messages encourage me to keep going, because to be honest, when I started running, I would document on my social media pages. And, you're hesitant at first, but once you stop caring what other people think and go, if this can help just one person out there, if this can just help just one of you, motivate you to get out there and start running, then I did my job. That makes me feel good. So yeah, I've had plenty of messages of people wanting video, basically me just breaking out of my shell, putting those videos out there and, helping others.
Are friends and family of first responders invited to join as well?
I didn't want to just make it just a closed club. For me, it's open to the community. If you are a supporter of first responders, friends and family, I've had other people run with us. It's fun to run with other people. You can push yourself a little bit farther than running by yourself. Right now, I'm welcoming anyone. I'm not going to say no to anyone, because if I'm there to help one person, how can you say no to helping someone? So yeah, we're in it together. Let's run together.
So what are some of the benefits of running when it comes to first responders? Do they get benefits when it comes to physical health, mental health? What kind of benefits do a lot of first responders see?
The benefits are immense. They're overwhelming, and it's a blessing. For me, I try to explain to people, it's a way of dealing with stress, because we, police officers, firemen, but myself being police officer, so I can speak from experience, we have dealt with and deal with critical incidents and stressing scenes, more than everyone else in the community. So it's a way for you to take that stress and use it as a fuel. For me, I use it as fuel. I like to say, it's fuel for my long runs. It's something I can use to burn, because afterwards, when I use it, I feel way better. I feel like $1 million. It supports mental and emotional health. It supports longevity. It encourages a culture of wellness. It helps you get to retirement and exceed those years through retirement, because everyone's trying to get to retirement. Along the way on this running journey, I've lost weight. I've become a better man, a better father, a better husband, and a better police officer, a better at my job and helping the community. I've helped myself to help others. I can't help someone else if I don't help myself first. By running and lifting weights, you're taking care of yourself. So then you're set in a position to really help others and the community. Hopefully that makes sense.
That definitely makes sense. And when you're running as a group versus you working out by yourself or running by yourself, do you see a bit of a jolt of just being a part of something bigger?
Yes. A lot of people just lift weights by themselves. But when you're together, you meet at 6, 7, 8 a.m. on a Saturday or Sunday morning, what that does, you're setting seeds for success. And what I mean by that is, if I know I have to run in the morning, Adam, and it's Friday night, I'm not going to go out and hit the bars. I'm not going to turn to alcohol because I have to run in the morning. That's my excuse. And it's a good excuse. It's a healthy excuse. You wake up, you meet your friends, you meet your brothers, you meet your other first responders, you meet at the park, and you say, we're going north. How far are we going? I'm going 10. He's going 15. This one's going 3. And along the way, we'll tell them, hey, this is your 1.5 miles is here. You have to turn around. But when you're together as a pack, everyone wants to keep pushing each other. If someone's slow at the back, the train kind of slows down a little bit so he can catch up. And you kind of just run in formation, if you will. And it's very exciting to just run together long distances. And it's conversational pace too. People are scared of running. They think they can't breathe. They're going to be winded. I run at a conversational pace. For me, it's about the distance in the journey. And it's better to run together. That's my opinion.
I love that. It's a family mindset.
Oh yeah. It's like a pack mindset for sure.
Now, as we mentioned, if anybody wants to get involved, to reach out to you directly, because we're keeping the privacy of the members intact. But what days of the week do you guys meet up?
I run 4 days a week. Some of those days are alone on a treadmill. It's life. We have kids. We have family. Some of us work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. But we like to meet on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, one or the other. I'll let you know what's best for my schedule and my kids. If they have soccer games or volleyball games, sometimes that's why I have to run 6, 7 in the morning. But other people, they get off night shift, at 7 or 8 a.m. Depending who wants to come, I'll adjust the start time and where we meet, and we'll go from there. But I always encourage people to just message me, and I'm very direct with them about, hey, this is where we're meeting. We have 10 or so people meeting up. We'd love to have you, and let's make it work.
What is your long-term goal for Roll Call Run Club? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, maybe?
Oh, man, great question. Hopefully, on a podcast 5 years from now, Joe Rogan, because I've changed so many lives in this country with the first responders and running and helping with their health and wellness. But that's that would be a great goal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. But honestly, man, I'm here to help others and help myself. It's easy to run together in the Northeast Ohio community. If I could somehow grow it to other communities, that are too far away to run with us, that would be awesome. And what I mean by that is I encourage other first responders like different states, different cities. If you guys run together, send me your picture. If you guys are cool with it, send me a group a group photo. If you guys are okay with me putting it on the site, because if we can encourage, health and wellness and running with each other, then it could benefit someone who's, hesitant to join our running community. So I always encourage, take the picture. A lot of us are shy. They don't want our identities known. Listen, we could help each other. If you guys want, send me a picture. I'll put it on the Instagram page.
Now, you've looked at other run clubs for inspiration.
Yeah. There's two right off the bat that I thought of. I think one was on here before. Run with the Winners. Those guys are so supportive. And then the Good Work Gang, just from someone who's on the outside, and I get to see them at the events and their social media campaign. I was just truly just motivated and in awe of their impact on the Cleveland running community. I really am. So shout out to both those clubs and all the other clubs that are growing, because it really together, and it's really something special to be a part of.
And that's been the common thing throughout this series, is talking about the Cleveland run clubs and how much they support each other. And seeing a run club like Roll Call Run Club that's starting up, being for first responders, the ideas and the different kinds of people and everything. I just love that ideas are brewing from each other, and it's just supporting the community as a whole.
Yeah, it is. It's special, to watch everything kind of grow together. It's because social media, people are starting to use it more and more, but it's fun now. We can use it in a way that benefits ourselves and each other. It's a way for us to connect. So I think it's new and it's very exciting. So I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Since Roll Call Run Club is a brand new run club, do you have any questions to other Cleveland run clubs about getting up and going, or any advice needed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys make it look so easy, bringing everyone together. And getting, vendors out there to your meetings. I think it's very inspiring. That's where I want to be one day. But how do I get there? I know you guys have your weekly runs. I want to start posting my weekly runs while respecting the privacy of people who don't, maybe in my club, that don't want it advertised. I want to advertise. I want to bring us together. Basically, my question is, do they have a social media manager or a marketing manager? How do you guys sell your shirts? How do you guys, is there a website to go for your t-shirts? Who makes these shirts and designs? Do I have to make my own shirts and designs? Those are just a few of the questions I would have. Just fun, easy questions.
Mike, straight up, especially with the American flag behind you, somehow you got my vote. You didn't even do a campaign, but I just voted for you.
Awesome.
But all joking aside, run clubs, please send Big Mike a message about any advice that you have. This is an excellent run club.
Yeah. Anything that could help me that may have helped you in the beginning. What helped you when you got started? Any message, any advice would be, I would be open to it, and it'd be helpful for sure.
But Mike, that's the beauty with the Cleveland community, especially the Cleveland running community. We're all here to support each other, and I'm excited to hear what kind of advice the other run clubs give you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'd be nice to have a little bit of help for sure.
So if anybody is hesitant about joining any of the Roll Call Run Club meetups, what advice do you give them?
If you don't want to run with us or you're hesitant, that's okay. If you're new, that's okay. A lot of the people that reach out are like, what shoes should I buy? How do I start, Mike? I'll say, set a goal. What is your goal? Do you want to run a mile or do you want to run a 5K? What's your goal? And those who say, I just want to start running, I'll say, let's get you proper shoes. So I'll send them, a few references for good running shoes. I've encouraged a lot of my friends in the club to start signing up. Like, listen, let's have a goal for the fall. Let's sign you up for a half marathon. And their minds are blown. They're like, I can't run a half marathon. Are you nuts? I say, yes, you can. I believe in them. And if I believe them, I believe in them more than they can believe in themselves sometimes. I say, if you follow my daily mileage and weekly mileage, I know I can get you to where we're going. And I've done it. I've helped people join their first half marathons. And not only did they do their half marathons, I have several that did the Cleveland half marathon. They crushed it. And they're so motivated by it. They go, can I run a marathon? I go, yes, you can. So it'd be a lot of work, but you could do it. I know, because I did it. I went from running 0 half marathons to running like 6 last year, and then running my first marathon at Cleveland Marathon this year. So I have people that are starting to sign up for the Columbus Marathon in October, and the running program started last week for us. It's awesome. Not overwhelming mileage right now. So if you guys want to jump on the running program, give me a message. Let's do it.
So Roll Call Run Club,
the Run Club for First Responders in Cleveland. I absolutely love it. So, Mike, let's remind the audience one more time how they can get involved.
Guys, send me a message. Don't be shy. Just send me a message on Instagram. That's the easiest. It's an open profile. It's bigmike.runs on Instagram. Shoot me a message. I also have a Roll Call Run Club Instagram page. Shoot me a message there. I respect the privacy of you guys, but I do want to get you guys out and about. Put your running shoes on. Come meet us on, a Saturday morning at the park, and let's go for a run together, man. Let's run through whatever you're going through together, and let's help each other out.
That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski will be right back after these messages.
Cleveland, remember back in the day when we would be watching antenna television and the signal wasn't coming in clean and we'd be banging on the set or moving the bunny ears around? And you know what? Those days would happen. And I just want to point out that I have a college degree in electronic media productions. So why am I making this video? Well, it is to say that this episode was extra retro because I screwed up the settings and it didn't record in high definition. It was standard def. Most of you don't even notice, but for me, it drove me insane. So I felt the need to use this commercial break to apologize to literally everyone, especially those who taught me to always record in high definition. All right, I'm done crying about this. Back to the show.
We're back on That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski.
We're officially starting the Big Mike Show, where we're going to talk about your running journey, how you got started, and you kind of already said it a little bit in the first segment of today's show. So let's start from scratch. What made you want to become a runner?
All right. I was waiting for this. It all started with a bad physical with the doctor. I believe it was November 2024. I was like 335 pounds in my physical. I was 39 years old, sitting with my doctor, and he went through all my blood work and, my measurements. And it honestly scared me to my core as a father of three and a, devoted husband. Is this what I led my life to? Blood pressure medication, hypertension, fatty liver disease, all these issues. And it just scared me, and it kind of was the best thing that ever happened to me, Adam, truly. It woke me up. It woke up something inside of me where I snapped out of it. And I don't know if you know who David Goggins is, but that man helped me change my life. His books, his podcast, just listening to him. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Worry about yourself. Go to war with yourself. And that's what I did. And that night I got on a treadmill, man, and I went 1 mile and I was dogging it. And then the next day I go for 2 miles. And then you fast forward. My life slowly changed from that physical. I kind of woke up and I go, I need to have a goal. I just can't run aimlessly every day. What's my goal? So I signed up for the Cleveland Half Marathon in 2025. I didn't know anything about the Cleveland running community when I signed up. I didn't have any friends that ran. I go, I'm going to do it. And I got to tell you, Adam, the hardest part of anything I've been a part of is showing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I just interrupted you. I'm just so excited.
I love it. The hardest part was the morning of that half marathon. I go, what the hell am I doing? I'm not going downtown to run this. I almost didn't go. But my wife, God bless her, she goes, you've been working so hard for this half marathon. You're going. The kids believe in you. They made signs for you. You got to get down there. So I did. I went down there. And once you're at the start line, Adam, of this amazing event that I've never been a part of any event, never even watched a marathon before. I showed up and I was like, what the hell is this? This is beautiful. Who are all these people? Look at all these runners around me. Once the marathon or half marathon starts, the only way out is through.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everybody's pulling for you. Everyone's cheering for you.
Yep.
You have runners you never met talking to you, encouraging you, and you're encouraging them, And I thought a half marathon would be impossible because at the time I've never ran past like 8 miles in training. Most of it was on a treadmill. I ran it, man. I ran like in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Right on, man.
Yeah, I was like, this is it. This is it for me. And since then I just kept going at it, Last year I ran like 5 half marathons around the area of the Cleveland Rock Hall half marathon, the Goodyear half marathon. Oh, geez, I got a bunch. The Metro Parks River Run. There's so many great events in the Cleveland area. All you got to do is Google it and find it and go.
So the Cleveland Half Marathon was your first official race?
Yeah, that was the one that changed my life. It really did. It changed my life.
Now I have to ask, and I know the audience is wondering the same question.
Yeah.
What was your first experience with Scranton Hill like?
Oh man, I never knew. Man, it's right over there. I have a shirt. It says I bought it after. It says I conquered Scranton Hill.
Matter of fact, no, I have the hat right here.
I have the shirt. That's awesome. Yeah, that hill was you know what? I remember when I met that hill for the first time, I go, I ain't walking up it. I don't want to walk one step up this hill. I want to conquer this hill. And to me, the only way to conquer it was by putting one foot in front of the other, and getting my butt up that hill. And I did it. It might have looked like a slow walk to others, but to me, I was running, man. That hill was a piece of humble pie for sure.
I say Scranton means Satan's sister.
I agree, man. That's a long way up.
I love it. It's my favorite part of the course just for that crazy reason alone.
Yeah. You know what? There's a lot of people there cheering you on there. And then they had the band under the bridge there. It was that was awesome.
Yeah. Scranton is, and I've said this on a previous episode, it reminds me of Millennium Force. It's just that slow burn and it's, but once you're up there, it's a huge mental accomplishment.
Yeah, and you get through that, you get through the course, that's for sure.
So this year, you ran the full, correct?
I did. I'm very goal oriented, my friend. I'll tell you why I ran the full, okay? Because I never thought in a million years, me, 6'5", 335-pound man, former, CFL offensive lineman, could ever run a marathon. I have size 17 feet, Adam. Size 17 feet. It just so everyone knows, they don't really make running shoes in my size. I have to squeeze down to a size 16. So I run in pain after those long miles. My feet swell up. Yeah, it's brutal. This year I ran the full marathon because last year during the half marathon, there was a fork in the road. I believe it was right by the Cleveland Guardians Stadium.
Yes, correct.
There's a fork in the road where the full marathoners go left and then the half go right. And a lot of people were turning right to, with the other halfers. But when I was there, I was running next to a guy who's running the full. And he looked at me when I was running and he said, I'll see you at the full next year. And we just slowly separated. And it stuck with me like it was a ghost that haunted me, man.
I was going to say, it sounds very Shakespearean.
It happened. I can't believe it. And he was right. I go, I have to run the full. So yeah, I did it. I ran the full and it was, I think you were there, weren't you?
Oh, I'm there every year. Yeah, that one in particular. So your half was in 2025. Yeah. That's when I did my full. And then this year, we reverse it because I saw you, we were heading towards Scranton when I was running by you this year. So it was, so we ran past each other around, I would say like mile 6 of the course. Or what are your plans for 2027?
Oh, 2020. Well, I have to finish this year, my friend. I have a lot
that's true.
For the fall. I have the Goodyear half marathon. I have the Columbus full marathon in October. Very excited. I heard nationwide is an awesome experience. I have other halves, the Haunted Forest half, the River Run, Metro Parks River Run, a few others. But in 2027, I have some very big goals. I don't want to tell my wife about them yet. But, she might not be happy with me, but I believe that while I'm in my prime, I should do hard things. I want to be a great example for my kids. And I also want to be a trailblazer for other first responders. I want to do things that seem impossible. We're here on this earth only one time. And I want to push myself, farther than I ever could have thought. So my goal for 2027 is I want to do the Flying Pig Marathon in Cincinnati. Nice. I kind of want to conquer the state of Ohio. But after that, my big lifetime goal is I want to do a full Ironman just once. I want to do it just once. So I'm looking at Chattanooga, Tennessee, or I know Lake Placid's got one, but
Lake Placid's gorgeous. I've been there. Gorgeous. And actually, if you go to Lake Placid, I'll give you this free game of Goonie golf in Lake George. Don't ask me why I have it, let alone have it laminated from '06. No. But when you go, 18 on me.
If that's the reason I go to Lake Placid, then this was meant to be, us being on here for sure.
Well, the fact that you have the American flag, and now we're talking about Lake Placid, home of the Miracle of It's like, just, that's all I can say about that.
For sure.
Man, big goals. And do your kids do any 5Ks or anything like that?
No, not yet. My daughter, she's 10. She's an excellent volleyball player. She's very tall. She's 5'4.5". She's taller than everyone in her class. I'm a former Division I athlete. So I know what she's capable of. So she's doing all the volleyball camps, and we're looking for a new volleyball club, and it's a very exciting time. And my other daughter, she plays soccer, but none of them run yet. None of them have done anything official yet, but they will for sure.
Mike, I fully endorse everything you do. I'm all pumped up right now. I love this.
Awesome. But then I did my job, man. If I can motivate someone, even one person, that's been my goal, then that's what I'm here for.
That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski will be right back after these messages.
Cleveland, this is a public service announcement to remind everybody to make sure you drink enough water during these hot summer runs. All right, now back to the show.
We're back on That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski.
So, Mike, this is the part of the show we put running aside and we talk about fun things about Cleveland, Ohio. When you worked for the city, you worked some events. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, I did. I love working for Cleveland. The coolest jobs ever that I worked the Cavs and the Indians. The Cavs, I was in the floor intrusion team. So I was on the court for all the games. It was awesome. And then at the time I also worked, part-time for the Indians at, Progressive Field. And to me, those were the coolest jobs on earth, just being down there, watching games, interacting with the fans, and, getting paid to do it. That was so cool being a part. Like, you felt you're a part of Cleveland,
What were some of the biggest events you've ever worked?
Oh man. The Cavs, I worked the finals. That was awesome. Just help escorting the celebrities to their seats and sections. So cool to, meet and shake hands. Really cool story. I love Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley my entire life. And I was standing by the court, and here comes Shaq staring at me. And he walks right over to me, reaches out his hand, introduced himself to me. I was starstruck. And then right behind him, Charles Barkley walks up. Same thing. And they go, "Hey, man, we love you guys. We support it. Really appreciate you keeping us safe." And I was floored. I had, their action figures and trading cards and their jerseys my entire life. Here that, they were honored to meet me, and I was just starstruck. And that was really, those are some of the coolest guys I met.
And I have to jump in on this because when the Cavs had the All-Star game a few years ago, I went to a recording or a live show of NBA on TNT.
Yeah.
Let me tell the audience, let me tell you. Actually, I don't have to tell you. You just said it yourself.
Yeah.
They are as authentic, as extreme that you can possibly think of. It is truly the only real reality show. They are exactly who you think they are. Yeah. And I was first row of that show because I had my Cleveland Cavs jersey. It was the Shaq jersey. So they put me up front and center, and they are extremely funny and extremely nice.
Oh, yeah.
So that no shock from me whatsoever. You're going to get a certified. I'm impressed. I love that.
Awesome. Yeah.
Did you work the 2016 NBA finals?
Yeah, I did. And I was, the game they won, I was stationed. I was like East 9th at Carnegie, crossing pedestrian traffic. And my car was parked on the corner, and I was like, I got to get my car out of here if we win this game. So I had to park at the cemetery around the corner, and I ran back to my spot. And man, I was working there for that. And just from my experience, as a first responder, the whole city just emptying out of the bars and rushing to the streets was just jaw dropping. And one of the coolest moments of my life was, honestly, I had a picture of this. There was a fire truck that couldn't get down the street, and all the firemen, we had to go to a call, and they were running and jumping off the truck because the truck was being it was like a zombie movie, man. Everyone's jumping on the fire truck. The firemen sounding the horn the whole time. So I had to jump on the fire truck, get everyone off the truck, and I just stood on the side of the truck and rode it all the way down the street, high-fiving everyone. It was such a beautiful experience, one of the best experiences of my life that night.
We need to have that again.
Oh, it was
a beautiful celebration.
Oh, yeah. And then I was jealous watching New Yorkers, how they were celebrating. That looked wild. Looked like a good time.
Can you imagine if we win a Super Bowl?
Oh, my goodness. I'll make sure I call off work for that's for sure. Yeah, the Browns winning would be a much different celebration, I believe, for sure.
You sent me a picture of you in a Browns helmet and uniform. Were you on the team at one point?
Yeah. So I used to be, I played football at Kent State University. I was an offensive lineman.
Flashes, baby.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yep.
I got a jersey over there somewhere. But yeah, I was there. Josh Cribbs was there for a year.
The great Cribbs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We used to call him Superman. He's the man. But I played there, and then afterwards I did a bunch of NFL training camps, and the picture you might have found of me was I did the training camp when Romeo Crennel was the coach with the Browns. That was a lot of fun. And then I also played let's see, I did Montreal Alouettes, and I played tight end for the Toronto Argonauts up in the CFL up north. That was an awesome experience too.
So I saw the then Cleveland Indians in 2018 play in Toronto, and I forget if it was which team, if it was Toronto themselves or whoever they were going to play. Johnny Manziel was the quarterback of one of those teams. So when I was getting my vacation planned out,
no kidding,
we were going to go, and then I don't know if he was cut or traded, but he wasn't on the team by the time we got there. But even with our schedule, we weren't able to go. But I've always wanted to go to a Canadian football game.
That used to be my stadium, the Toronto Sky Dome, is where it's funny. I used to park my old Ford Expedition in the parking lot. I parked it next to all the Blue Jays players' cars, and I was just slightly embarrassed because other Ferraris and Lambos, and here I am. But yeah, it was beautiful place to play up there, and it was an awesome experience playing in Toronto for sure.
And if it wasn't for Lake Erie, Cleveland and Toronto would be like 45 minutes away from each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be like us in Canton or something,
Yeah,
on the street.
Well, let's bring it back stateside, and I saw a picture of you with Joe Rogan. Was that at UFC a few years ago when it was here?
Yeah, it was. At the time, we weren't allowed to take pictures with the stars we meet, but Joe Rogan, man, I was like, I'm doing it. That's what I did. I got a picture of me and Joe Rogan, and his podcast, someone I like to listen to. I'm a fan of his for sure. So yeah, that was a really cool experience meeting him.
Oh, that's awesome. And was that the fight that Stipe defended his title?
It was. I was honored to I was asked to help walk him out to the stage. So I walked him out to the stage and to the ring, I should say, and walked him back. That was awesome. He let me hold the belt after the fight. That was a really cool experience being down there.
I'm silent due to jealousy. I gave you a certified impressed a few minutes ago. Now you get a double. I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, Cleveland's best, man. He's the best.
And first responder himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a fireman.
So is this an official invite for Stipe to become a member of Roll Call Run Club?
God, I'd be honored for sure. I'm sure he's in great shape still.
Mike, I want to say thank you for coming on that Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski, but I really, really want to say thank you for everything you're doing for the community as a first responder and Roll Call Run Club. That's the more important thing. So thank you so much. Your near future, what you have going on in your life and in the running community.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Basically, man, I'm going to following my marathon training plan for the Columbus full marathon, and the fall marathons. I'm just getting ready for that. And I just trying to get used to running through this heat. Us Clevelanders, we've been running in the cold air until recently. So now we got to get used to this heat and humidity. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on running, man, one foot in front of the other all summer long. Keep staying in shape and trying to grow this new run club I have. I think it's such a healthy and good and beautiful thing to try to have our own run club. So Roll Call Run Club, getting that that family sense of brotherhood. That's what it's all about, man. Let's run together. Whatever you're going through, let's run through it together, man.
And Mike, thank you so much for coming on that Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski.
Oh, I'm blessed, and thank you so much, Adam. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Thank you guys so much, man. I'll see you guys out there at the next half marathon or marathons or our running events, man. I look forward to meeting everybody, man. If you guys see me out there, introduce yourselves. I would love to, to talk with you for sure.
Thank you for watching That Cleveland Running Show with Adam Gockowski. Until next time, keep running, Cleveland.